I want you to think back to your high school and the yearbook and all those senior superlatives. You know what I mean. The one most likely to succeed, the most beautiful person, the most talented musician. I would imagine that this is the way that the world sees a person superficially and then puts them into different categories. Imagine St. Paul graduating from his school and all of his classmates giving him the honor, the one most likely to succeed as a Pharisee. And they meant that as a good thing. I mean, when we hear about someone being a Pharisee today, we think of someone being judgmental or holier than thou, but not then. In the first century, the Pharisees were the good guys. They were the rule followers. These were the moral examples of their time. And so Paul would probably agree he would be a great Pharisee. He was one of the most educated men of his time. He called himself a Pharisee among Pharisees, a Hebrew among Hebrews. But then one day, when he was knocked down to the ground on the road to Damascus, the light blinded him and he was forever changed. He said all those accomplishments, all those trophies, all those accolades, he now considered garbage. And no longer being the perfect person, he called himself the chief sinner. Now the world from the outside would see that he's the greatest Pharisee. The world would also say, no doubt, he would be the one most unlikely to be a Christian evangelist. But when God changes the heart, God changes the person to go out and change others. Paul was changed forever. So when you come to church on Sunday, whether Christ South or Christ Concord or Christ Providence, I want you to think about one thing. In Paul's story of conversion, he was blind for 3 days until Ananias laid hands on him. And things like scales fell from his eyes, and now he could see in a brand new way. So here it is. What scales need to fall from your eyes so you can see the world not as the world sees itself, but as God does? What scales need to fall from your eyes so you no longer see yourself the way others see you, but the way God sees you? What scales need to fall from your eyes so you can see the person inside that God has created you to be? We'll look for you on Sunday. Come and see.